Now, a session brought to you by our underwriter, Walmart. Please welcome to the stage Ayreann Luedders, Walmart's Senior Director of Academy Operations.
I'll wait here. What we're going to talk about is a little bit how VR is transforming and coming into the workspace within Walmart. So within Walmart, we have Walmart Academies, and I'm a part of that team. Academies apparently is a common word today. Everyone seems to be utilizing academies. And what academies are they are training centers that are located in our stores to train and upscale our current associates in the stores. So with the academies, we utilize them with the training that we do, and knowing that the Walmart workforce, we have over 1 million associates in the United States. How do we provide them the skills and the training necessary that are vital to their role to be successful as we continue to look at our workforce in the future? So with that, a few years ago, we were trying to find what's some new training and new different ways that we can train our associates. And we were looking for how do we create an experience on a situation where that associate we cannot recreate that in the real world. But yet we need that associate to understand how to handle themselves in that environment. So a few years ago, we brought that into the academies with virtual reality. And what we saw when we brought it into our academies, which as I mentioned, we have 200 of them across the United States right now training our associates. What we noticed is we saw test scores increase about 10% because we assess our associates. We do a pre and a post assessment when they come to our academies. And we saw that increase. So we thought, well, how can we do more with VR? And so what I'm going to show you is let's take a few minutes and watch a video to see how Walmart is really doing more when it comes to that VR space and utilizing it in our stores.
One of my goals, as you well know, was to make that the best store in Arkansas. We tried to take care of our customers as best we could. It's quite a story, but the success we've had is because of our people.
This is your VR headset. You're just gonna place that on. Let's hold your remote there.
Welcome to Walmart Training. Walmart Training.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Click each marker to learn about the different types of orders.
It's very detailed.
It feels like I'm standing in front of the tower.
I think I could touch that. I'm in the front of the store.
I see an associate right here on the side.
Wants me to scan a package.
Just dispensed an order. Hearing about it versus, seeing it and doing it is totally different. This is like hands-on training.
This kind of training that helps with making it faster because once you get the floor with this, you know what you're doing. It makes people want to learn more.
Hands-on training is important for customer service, which is everything.
This enhancement would unify the company.
Take a look at that orange tower in front of you. It can hold 297 packages.
So you can see that we're really expanding how we're using VR. I want to invite up to the stage an associate who is from our Stockbridge, Georgia Walmart store. She is an e-commerce assistant manager. Adrian, Carthen, come on up. She utilized VR. Have a seat. So she got to utilize VR when we did our pickup tower installs. Before we rolled out the Oculus Go to our stores, we wanted to make sure that they would add value to the experience. And so how we tested that is we were rolling out pickup towers to 10 of our stores. And so with that, we sent the Oculus Go units for before the install, so our associates could put the goggles on in a VR environment and truly see, how do I set up the pickup tower? How do I load the pickup tower? How do I help the customer use the pickup tower? And when we did that, we really realized that those associates who went through that training, they understood what they needed to do faster, and then they retained that information longer. And so Adrian was one of our first associates to get to go through that with her team. And so Adrian, when you had VR in your store, tell us a little bit about how that experience was for you.
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I really loved the virtual training. It's actually a 30-foot tall vending machine that we put in our stores, and that dispenses all of our online orders for our customers after they scan their QR code that they receive. The store associates were excited, not just my associates, total store, when they heard, hey, I heard you got like this video game thing, virtual training, of course, in the store. Everyone wanted to sign up immediately, which that gave me an idea. Hey, you do this training, that means you have to service each and every customer that comes through that door. And whether I'm there or not, they do exactly that. So make sure every customer is taken care of.
Right. So was it difficult for the associates to use the virtual reality goggles?
No, it was quick and easy. Like myself, I'm a gamer, so I was totally dialed into this. It's really easy to use, easy to navigate. So it was really fast, and of course, they remember because they help each other when they do the training. Hey, I can assist them today because I remember what to do.
Thank you, Adrian. So how is VR different than other methods of training that you've seen?
Well, that's a great question. I actually went through birth training without the VR with the pickup tower, and the training with the VR. Everybody doesn't work at the same time, so the first time we went through it, you have to get a group of people, walk them around, literally hands-on, showing them how to load and unload the pickup tower. Versus the VR training, it cuts time. They can pretty much do it in their own time and do the VR training, and it's fun. And it encouraged them to be more engaged, learn the process of pickup tower. So I liked it. That was the best part about it, getting them engaged.
Yeah, that's great. And we saw not retention rates, but our assessment scores once again have increased from utilizing VR. In the video, next few weeks until the end of the year, we are deploying those Oculus Go headsets to every store. We started using VR in the academies, and now we are expanding that to every store. So by the end of the year, all 4,500 plus Walmart locations will have the Oculus Go headsets in their stores for our associates to use. So we're really taking that training down to our associates who deal with our customers and interface with our customers on a day-to-day basis. So Adrian, I appreciate your time being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Besides the Oculus Go video that we used for the pickup towers, in Walmart we have about 45 modules that we use for training right now. And what we're really focused on from a training standpoint is we are training new processes. As we roll out new processes, new equipment, new technology, we're using the Oculus Go videos and the modules. So having 45 plus modules, we're continuing to see how we can expand that. We are including some compliance training in the Oculus Go headsets. And so we're just continuing to expand and look at how we can use VR in the workspace today and really help our workers upskill their development for what we need in the future from a workforce side. So thank you, Adrian, for your time. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And we will encourage all of you to come back. We have a booth set up in the back where you can experience virtual reality yourself and take you through a couple of modules that we use for our Walmart associates and see what it's like to be a Walmart associate in VR. So please come back and join us when you get a chance and experience virtual reality for yourselves. Thank you.